So yes, where's this from? This was from a week ago, right? After years of progress on gender, the male gaze is back. Yes, fat, ugly troglodytes aren't sexy. Fuck me, yes. Oh, Zendaya, your time is over. Right? Yeah, look, okay, I don't want to buy anything from these troglodytes, right? I do from the sexy woman. I just, what do you want out of me? I know. This summer, I got cultural whiplash. I mean, you went outside your bubble. Who's this by? Let me see if I can find the text by Madeline Holcomb. Is there a link to her Twitter? Or is this just to share with X? I gotta see if she's got a. She must have an X bio. Let's have a look. Yeah, I'll look over here. What's her name again? Madeline. Did I copy it here? Copy, paste. People talking about it. This article, but CNN Connor was one about problems. Okay, that's actually a very good follow up. Fine, okay, I can't find it. We should all be thankful. This is the follow up. This is so funny. Yeah, we accept everything. CNN Connors whines about problems so dumb it's hard to believe it's not satire. Well, that's basically where we are with this article, right? That is 100% where we are with this article. This summer I got cultural whiplash. As a child of the 90s, early 2000s, I grew up with my mother and mother and grandmother's generations fight for legal and workplace equality, which you had by the 2000s. I'm sorry. But you wanted superiority is a problem. And frankly, I would say much of the problems of the world is because of feminism, right? Because there was this push that there should be, more women in positions of power, and that coincided with the world falling apart because there's stupid fucking ideas, relentlessly. One of the complaints women have is they're often ignored by their male co-workers at work, right? I saw that happen in Rick and Morty once. One was written by, what's his name, the guy, the real Rick and Morty, right? And somebody says that everybody ignores it, then a man says it, and everybody says yes. I think what's going on is this. Women say something thinking they're saying one thing. I mean, not universally, but it comes out dumb and stupid. And people just ignore it. And then it's refined into a workable manner when a man suggests it in the same workplace, right? I really think that's I don't see women just being ignored, even though they think they are. I don't know. So fine, you had no fight, right? Helping shed social misogyny. In the past decade in particular, I saw evidence of progress in my media diet. Yes, so did I. That's when everybody abandoned their media diet, if you recall. Right? That's when everybody stopped watching movies and TVs and everything started to fail. Right? Movies, shows, books, advertisements, I assume, were increasingly giving women a seat at the table. Yeah, I know. And selling less products, in general. Do you remember the Gillette ad for the toxic man? Oh. That was here. Let me see if I can pull that up. There we go. Gillette toxic masculinity ad. Let's see if this comes up with it. Oh, is this it? Oh, here it is. That's this is a segment. Hang on. Doing download. Here it comes. Downloads. Yeah, Archon's right that sex sells, but anti-sex repels in the same way. Is this the ad?
Excuses.
Boys will be boys.
Boys will be boys. Boys will be boys.
But something finally changed.
Allegations regarding sexual assault.
So you may have a conversation about this ad in your workplace or among your friends today.
Yeah, morons. Yeah, it's over. Woke is over. Your ideas were bad and nobody liked them. Not even women liked them. These are all wedge issues by depressed, angry, empty, single women who didn't feel valued. That's really where it came down to. In the past decade, and blah 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 blah, heroin chic fell away, and body positivity entered in the fashion world. Stories about women stealing your man were traded for a celebration of girls who resisted the competition for men's attention. By the way, this parallel article, which they're trying to make me pay for, which I'm not going to, right? I regret belittling men. At 63, I've ended up alone. Yes, I know you have. Right? I'm not signing up for my free trial. Fuck off, iPaper. Right? This is a story about a woman who was a good feminist and put men in their place and was, now she's miserable and alone. Right? When my husband and I got married earlier this year, our vision of what our life could be included a wide range of possibilities, influenced in part by movies and shows we grew up in. We saw, read, and listened to stories that involve fathers, successful mothers, well-matched partners who support one another. Well, here's the truth, though. Women who put their life into their careers end up look back at when they're 60 and go, I've wasted my life, right? I've totally wasted my life. Oh, what's this? Hang on, what's that? Hang on. Is this a... Oh, no, fuck that one. Okay. Well, and now here, something might be sending me news. No, okay, no news there either. Anyway. Yeah, I know, it's a fast school. That's not really what life's like. It seemed like women were taking a deeper breath without such heavy cultural restrictions. Again, you are the most privileged group of people in the history of our planet. And it's not good enough for you, right? Well, it was around was it around the 2024 election, or the overtone of Roe v. Wade? No, I think it was Dylan Mulvaney on Bud Light that really broke the back. Maybe when men's rights activists pushed back against Me Too, whatever the catalyst, a change in political environment seemed to connect with social change that brought back narrow and at times constrictive ideas of womanhood depicted in the media. The media depicted visions of womanhood that women wanted, right? Which was to be desirable, which was to be motherly, right? Which was to be fulfilled and loved and surrounded, right? I'm sorry, yeah. And your vision of being a purple-haired weirdo didn't really work for anyone. The reason why is a weight loss medication coincided with the social media influence sharing ways to get smaller and no longer... when I look at Ariana Grande, I think that woman's going to die. She looks deeply unhealthy. She's so thin, right? And social media influence sharing the way of getting smaller, no longer selling bodies of all sizes. Yeah, I understand. They were disgusting. That's why. Yeah, let me see if I can find the Calvin Klein fad. Calvin Klein... I'll do woke ad. Let's see if what comes up with that. Media. Am I spelling it? Oh, Calvin Klein. Let me Google it instead. I'm probably spelling it wrong. Okay. Images. Yeah. Oh, fuck me. I'm getting sick already here. Image address. Yeah, okay. This is the weird shit we're talking about. All right? Yeah, it doesn't really work. People are generally speaking repulsed by this weird shit I mean, like, I don't want anything that comes with it, right? I don't know why you think this is a good selling point. You're fucking crazy, is all I can say. Like that, if you think this is the way to go, you're out your mind. Hang on, yeah, I've got another one for you. Yeah, how about don't speak your truth? Keep your truth to yourself, darling. That's what I would suggest, right? It's gross. Yeah. So we're done. Yes, people are done pretending this isn't gross. People are, yes, it's over. Oh no, how will we survive? Also, Avalanche follows suit, making men's desires once again dominating factor in how stories are told and how women are portrayed. Yes, because they want to sell products. Fucking moron. Interesting. Carl Benjamin dropped to the Archicon. Is this Archicon, right? Video covering the post from an older woman that the feminists were like, that was that post. Yeah. I'm not subscribing to iPaper to read it. Right, but that's essentially what it is. She gave her life story, and it was, and now she's miserable and alone. And she got the last word though. Good for her. Yeah, she's going to get the last word because no one's going to be talking to her when she's 70. The culprit I learned is the male gaze. Oh, wait. How had we discarded? How had these discarded made their way back in circulation? Because this is normal, right? And you're a freak cadet. This is, to be sexually attracted to one another is normal, what normal people do. What 99% of the world are like, yeah, okay. People like attractive people. You're just a weirdo, darling. Didn't we agree we were through them? No, you screamed it at us and put your boot on her neck and made sure we couldn't speak. And now that's over. Now your power's over. You've lost the culture war, and you're crying like a fucking bitch, right? You say basically, please notice me, right? Like you can't have the world the way you want it. I'm sorry. We don't agree with you. Oh, these people are the worst. Back to the male perspective, American Eagle, whose partner brand Aerie has been known to market underwear to women with injury that celebrated stretch mark cellulite. Oh God, and a range of boy sizes. Ran a controversial ad campaign in July where they had a physically gorgeous woman. And then that sells jeans to women featuring actor Sydney Sweeney, or actress, I think, who many men see as a sex symbol. Why? Why would they see that incredibly hot woman as a sex symbol? That's just, what, you mean people weren't going for this? People went for Sydney Sweeney instead? Well, that's weird, isn't it? Oh, darling. Fuck me. Get your head out your ass. Oh, many men see it as a sex symbol. All men. All straight men. Instead the clothing will make men find them more attractive. Yes, that's how it works. What is this, fuckwit hour tonight? What's going on? Then there was the Elf Beauty campaign led by comedian famous for domestic violence. Jokes? Who's that? And disdain of primary female. Who are we talking about? Like what? You dare not say his name? Matt Strong. Okay. And this year saw viral content around an OnlyFans star intending to break the record for most sexual partners in one day. Yeah, and I believe she said this is the end. This is total feminism, and she's right. A lucrative career move that even made her a more viral bashing of the wives and girlfriends of her sexual partners and suggesting men cheating is the fault of the women who aren't available for enough sex. Well, again, that is a factor. To pretend that isn't a factor, you can't be a cold bitch and then expect to have a good sex life, right? You treat your man like shit, he will go looking. 9 times out of 10. Most typically, the male gaze is a representation of women in the media solely to satisfy heterosexual men. No, it's actually heterosexual people. Women prefer women being sexy. Said Dr. Linda Tukey-Zaya, professor of marketing, well, if she said it, must be, and John F. Smith Jr., chair in business administration of the Quinlan School of Business of Loyola University. Who gives a shit what this person has to say? Well, attending professors, I don't care. I don't know. Bake me an apple pie first, darling. Let's see how that is. Then we'll see what whether she could do. In the eye of the beholder, what normal people. If you're observing women in movies, TV, fashion, social media, and marketing, they don't feel as fully materialized as their male counterparts. That is the male gaze, or maybe that's just a chip on your shoulder. Could be. The woman's value is reduced to far more than existing for pleasure of basic in objects. So I said, who cares what this person like? Honestly, you're quoting a nobody as your source. It's bongos. You mean the thing that everybody loves, right? As long lingering partnerships, as a long lingering shot panning up a woman's body in an advertisement for soda. Yes. Is when an action movie accessory is running through explosions in tiny shorts and flowing curls of hair before collapsing helplessly in the hero's arms. That never happened. And a social media star making a recipe while dolled up and explaining her steps in a soft, sultry voice. Yes, she wants people to look at her. Again, this is stupid beyond belief. Male gaze has always been around. Yes, because there's always been men. And there's always been normative sexuality. What's that Blake Seven episode they got to watch? Power. Season 4 episode, Power. That's a good re-education tool. Art in the eye of the beholder, of the male beholder. The term came into modern blah blah as a feminist coined by film critic Laurie Mulvey of 75. Oh, fuck you. Lens of which Phil Murray, especially calling Marilyn Monroe's appearance in the River No Return. Blah 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 blah. Oh, these things were a six. I can't. Pendulum swings back and forth. I hope it doesn't swing back this way. God, what a stupid woman. Using sexuality to sell. How could they? Heaven to Betsy. No, debate over women's role. God, this woman's still going? Like, fuck me. Fucking hell. When women sign on to the male gaze, well, let's see her be bitchy about other women, which is obviously what she's like. Although the concept of male gaze originally came from film and has expanded to television, art, literature, it's deeply connected to finance. Joy Rich said, who cares? Prevailing perspective in stories and art advertising is white and male, and those who don't align with those ideas have less power. Again, no, that you're out of your mind. You're absolutely out of your mind. Right? You have as much power as you have. Right? It has nothing to do with your immutable characteristics. There are plenty of powerful women, strong. Like try coming to Israel. Fuck's sake. Women sometimes turn the male gaze on one another. It happens when they objectify themselves, promote traditional gender roles, or maybe again they're just being normative human beings. Look how long this goes. I can't. Are you out of your mind? Yeah. Weirdly enough, people don't find that attractive. You dumb cunt. Fuck me, you dumb cunt. You. This is some extreme dumb country, right? And it will lead you, essentially, not to be here, to be this woman, right? Yeah, alone at 63. How long is this article? Yeah, why would somebody find that sultry, alluring woman with huge tits and who smiles and is kind of fun? Why would they find that sexy? Serial whines about problems so dumb it's hard to believe. It's like, okay, how long is this? Is it 5? Doesn't seem so long. Donald Trump the second time, the overturn of Roe v. Wade, the Eritrean as Mekbit, and Sydney Sweeney. These are all bad things, according to her. Melissa Chen says the male gaze is literally the instinct responsible for the continuation of the entire species. You moron. Yes, Favoring ugly, ambiguous forms of humanity isn't progress. No, it's the reverse, right? What else? By male gaze, they just mean companies stop trying to virtue signal by forcing hideous freaks into every ad campaign. Yes. Fine. I think we covered that. I feel good about it. Yes, the male gaze is back, as you can hear, as people freak out in terror. My name's Tzvi Lebetkin, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring that little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.